Okay, so I'm coming down Maple Street. I'm going to try to get this as best as I can. To your right is the ballpark. Behind that is the lake. We're going to see a little bit of the lake up here. Like I said, this is Maple. I just passed Sugarberry and all that, but I'm going over here to where Blackhawk and all that is. But as you can see, it's just a really nice road. That park's pretty big. It is starting to rain, so I'm gonna do my best. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but anyway, as you can see, it's a really nice road out here. They just redid all this, and we're coming up on the school zone. Let me pause this for just a minute. Okay, so I got here right as school is letting out. That's always difficult. So this first street that I'm going to turn down is Carriage Hills. This is what the whole subdivision is named after, Carriage Hills Parkway. And it's a really pretty area. There's a lot of new homes in here. So this is Carriage Hills. As you can see, the homes are newer. That's Lake Ridge Road. This goes on forever and ever and ever. Really clean, really nice. It's pretty new. Homes over here again are going to just fly off the market, just like everything else, but especially these. If you see some real estate signs, they are probably sold and went under multiple offers. I'll cut across here in just a second. I'll just take us down to the end of it. It's a pretty big subdivision. There's actually 2 different phases on it. So yeah, it's pretty big. The homes kind of look the same, but they kind of don't. It does have community mailbox. That road is called Big Country. This road is Wildflower. There's some beautiful homes over here as well. As you can see, we're kind of running into them. I'll take us back out. Well, no, I'll take us this way. That way we can come out via Lakeside. Anyway, these homes run in the upper 2s. You can get them $275 or up for a decent size home. You can't have like RVs and stuff like that sitting around. They just don't allow that, which is a good thing. There is an HOA over here. This is Blackhawk. 4-way stop here. Okay, this is Blackhawk Road. And not the subdivision, but Blackhawk Road. So we're going to come through here. That is Security Street. Everything here has sidewalks so that you can do just what that lady's doing right there. Walk your dog or your kids or yourself. This road is Mountain View. And this comes right back out on Maple. And that's going to take us down to the Candyland is what we all call it. It's not really Candyland subdivision, but we call it Candyland. And this is going to bring us right back out on Maple, and we're going to probably hit that school zone again. And when we do, I'm going to pause it, but you can see this is a really big subdivision. Maple Street, there is nothing over there on the left side, nothing right now. We, of course, are running out of development areas, so somebody will probably snag it up. I would assume, probably in the near future, and start building homes out there. The lake is off to the left right now. You can't really see it because of all the mesquite trees, but it is there. It's right there. Sorry, had to pull the phone down so you could see where the lake was. It is right there behind. There is no boating on that lake. I think you can use a kayak, but it's mainly just for fishing. And I'm gonna pause again. Okay, so I'm past the school zone. I don't want to go to jail. I'm kidding. The police are pretty laxed over stuff. But anyway, again, we're back over here to the park. It's mostly just a ballpark and a big field, and softball, baseball, things like that go on here. I'm about to come up on Sugarberry, which is what we'll be filming here in a minute. And with that said, I don't know what this little car is doing now. This little car is taking my spot. Mailman. Rural mail carrier. Okay, this is Sugarberry. And the house we're going to be filming is right here on the right with the big pink sign. We'll get back to that in a minute. We are at 3:30 on that one. And this subdivision is a little bit older. Early 2000s is when it started coming into play. We'll go down this street. You'll see why it's all called Candyland. This is Cinderella. And this is the beginning of this subdivision when it first started. We've got Sugarloaf over there. I don't know if it's Storybooks or Candyland. We call it Lollipop. Now you know why we call it Candyland. These are decent houses. They're not huge. The neighborhood is fine. This is Miss Ellie. And the thing you're going to see over here is a lot of cars on the road. A lot of street parking. There are no sidewalks for walking. And there's just nowhere to do that unless you walk out in the road. The restrictions obviously are much lighter. You're not going to get the same thing with car parking, yard maintenance. It's just a lot more laxed over here. But that goes all the way down to the dead end. This brings us back up through the middle on Preston's Path, and then they get a little bit newer if you go to the right. But that is going to do it for our tour on the area over here. And this gives you the idea of what you're looking at when you get to the park area that you were talking about. Hope this helps.